How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. DB Sports back with episode 6, or I guess week 6 of the Cyclone Play of the Week. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Cyclones' best play against the Kansas State Wildcats in the 10-9 loss on Saturday night in Jack Trice Stadium. It's a pretty obvious play for those of you that watched the game, and for those of you that didn't, I'm excited to break it down for you. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. We're jumping almost to this just under the 7-minute mark of the second quarter here. Kansas State with the ball up 7-6. Got a major third down play here. Kansas State, what are they going to do? Well, Kansas State is going to attack the sticks. They're at about the 32-yard line. They need to get to the 42, so what they're going to do, they're going to run this slot receiver out, and he's just going to try to sit just beyond the first down marker. They're going to run the same thing here with their other outside receiver here at the bottom of the screen. And then they're going to take Malik Knowles out here on the outside, and they're just going to sneak him behind this receiver running the deep curl, and then they're just going to send him on a go route. They're just going to say, Malik Knowles, get as deep as you can. We'll see what happens. And they're going to flare out the tight end and Deuce Vaughn out here in the flat as checkdowns. Going to try to set up a nice wall here, protection for Adrian Martinez. Give him plenty of time to find a guy that's open, or maybe make a play with his legs, as he's been well known for doing. On the other side of the ball, what's Iowa State going to do? Well, you can kind of see it here as I've paused it on the snap. They're blitzing Orion Vance here off the edge. They got two guys inside that are going to be blitzing Onyedem and MJ Anderson kind of coming up the middle here. They're going to then drop the double A gap pressure. They don't want to give up anything deep or anything at the sticks, I should say. And then they're going to spy Will McDonald here. So Will's just going to kind of sit here right around the line of scrimmage, wait for his time. And then the second that Adrian Martinez tries to make a play with his legs, that's when Will McDonald is going to shoot up and try to get some pressure. And then on the back end, Iowa State, you're going to notice they're just going to kind of play a shell coverage here right around the sticks. They've got TJ Tampa is going to drop all the way back. They've got Jeremiah Cooper. He's also going to drop all the way back. And then when they drop this double A gap pressure, they'll set up a shell here with a couple guys playing deep. It almost feels like a deep cover 2. It's kind of hard to tell here with the lone camera angle that we got here on the highlight video. But we'll roll it forward here a couple of seconds to see what happens with the play developing. So you'll see here, like I said, they're going to try to sneak Malik Knowles here. They're going to bring this inside receiver out, just kind of on this curl, a little bit of an out route, and then they're going to sneak Malik Knowles. He's just going to go deep, kind of up the seam here, just trying to take the top off the defense, maybe bring some of these players back to try to open up something at the sticks here. And then, like I said, they're going to flare out the tight end and Deuce Vaughn. Adrian Martinez, he's got a nice pocket here. Like I said, Iowa State's only rushing 3. You can see they dropped out of the double A gap pressure, and Will McDonald here in the spy. Really nice protection here for Adrian Martinez. He's got all day to go with the football. And then the second that he shifts over, Will McDonald, you'll notice here, he sees it. Will McDonald sees it. Offensive lineman has his head completely turned, not worried about Will McDonald at all. So he's going to go ahead and now take his opportunity. The second that he sees Adrian Martinez maybe start to panic, if he's watching the feet, if he's watching the hips, the eyes, whatever he's watching, the second that he feels it's go time, Will McDonald, he's got to get those sacks. So he knows when to rush the passer, and he times it absolutely perfectly here. Comes up, there's nobody that's going to block him. It's basically him one-on-one with Adrian Martinez. He knows that Adrian's probably not going to flip out and turn it back to this backside here because he knows that's where basically all 3 of the rushers are. And then it's basically just him one-on-one if Adrian Martinez decides to take off with it. But Adrian sees something deep, and I'm sure you all know where we're going with this one. Malik Knowles on that deep, skinny post almost, gets behind the defensive backs here. So we've got TJ Tampa, who I've highlighted before, has been one of my standout players here on this defense, as well as Jeremiah Cooper here playing the deep middle. Malik Knowles just gets behind him. I don't know if there was a miscommunication here, if Cooper tried to pass it off to Tampa, but for whatever reason, one way or another, Malik Knowles gets behind him, and we'll pause it, or we'll continue it here. But I want to see just down here, sneaking around here just off screen, Anthony Johnson. the Ant-Man going to make a play here. So TJ Tampa whiffs the first tackle. Jeremiah Cooper can't quite grab him. And now Anthony Johnson, that guy that was barely even in shot when Malik Knowles made the grab, he's caught all the way up to him. And as we get down here to the goal line, absolutely masterclass. Just an absolute masterclass by Anthony Johnson, poking that ball free. And then I do want to highlight here, this play's focusing on Anthony Johnson here. But I want to focus Gary Vaughn, Colby Reeder, and then, of course, Beau Freyler here. All of them down here by the end zone. Colby Reeder's going to end up getting this fumble recovery, but I just want to give a tip of the cap here. We got 2 linebackers on a 3rd and 10 on basically a play that's gone 60 yards. 2 linebackers are down here at the goal line, not giving up on the play. Anthony Johnson obviously forces the fumble here, but we got 2 linebackers here that never give up on the play. Beau Freyler makes this an impossible recovery for Malik Knowles in the end zone. He's not going to be able to get back on top of it. Kind of forces him away from the ball here as it squeaks out. Colby Reeder makes the recovery, and Iowa State gets the ball back here. Like I said, you're a little bit past halfway in the second quarter. You're trailing by 1. You're about to go down 8 points here, and we'll get a little bit better of a look here. Like I said, TJ Tampa missed tackle, which he missed a couple here in this game, but like I said, he's still been really good. It's just we got to clean up stuff like this, but sometimes when you miss a tackle like that, like I said, again, just Anthony Johnson swings his arm through, knows exactly where the ball is, and just an absolute masterclass of punching the football out. Absolutely love to see that, and love seeing the effort of the guys hustling back here, because Anthony Johnson gives it all to poke the ball free, and he's not going to be able to jump back on it after he does that. So a hell of a job from Beau Freyler, Colby Reeder, Anthony Johnson, obviously. Never giving up on the play. They just gave up basically a 68-yard touchdown. But instead, they get the ball back for the offense, and they keep it a one-point game. So hats off to Anthony Johnson, Colby Reeder, Beau Freyler, all those guys for never giving up on the play. But Anthony Johnson, you get the play of the week, my friend, forcing that fumble, keeping the team in it. So that's been the Cyclones play of the week here for Week 6. Again, unfortunate loss for the Cyclones to drop to 0-3 in the conference. But it's plays like this that give me hope that maybe if there's ever just that spark on offense, we can turn this season around. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to click that thumbs up button. If you disliked it, click the thumbs down button. It really lets me know what you guys want to see more of. It really helps out the channel a lot. And if you enjoyed the content and you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button. Click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload a video. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.